Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Edge. I am your host, Dan O'Mac, and I'm here with my tag team partners, the original bro, Josh. What's up?
What up, Dan? How you doing today?
You know, it's a rainy day here as we film this. Just got word the show we were going to go to today has been postponed. So, yeah, day's starting off really good.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's kind of an early one, I guess you could say, for some of us. You know, at least for me, this is pretty early, you know, to get up and make sure I was all ready and shit. But I'm here now, and hopefully it gets a little better. You know, I got our guest shirt on today. Hopefully he'll be a little easy on us, but we'll see with all eyes on us here.
We got the Meadowbrook mobster, Nick the Gooch. What is up?
It's another day, brother. Like you said, about to be gloomy and rainy than hell, and now I'm all bummed out because of the show, man.
Yeah, we're going to have the Dread King Logan on today. He's got a big match coming up with Justin Pilgrim at Total Kaos, 2 out of 3 doors. So before we get into that, before we get him onto the show, Josh, let everybody know where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitter at OriginalBro19, Instagram, JRut19. You can find me on Facebook, my name, just Josh Rakowski. And where can the people find you out there, Gucci Man?
Y'all can find me at NickHas1 on Twitter, on Instagram at PWE the Gooch, TikTok PWE Pod the Gooch, and my name Nick Kazalukas on Facebook. And you can find my brother Brandon at P Big Kaz on Twitter, and Brandon Kazalukas on Facebook, and I think that's all he has, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all he got.
Yeah. So where
social media?
Where can they find you at, Dan?
Find me on Twitter and Instagram at DanOmac17. You can find the podcast at PWE Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can find us on YouTube at Pro Edge Productions. Subscribe, hit that bell so you'll get notifications of videos. We're doing something, a little treat for the month of August. We're going to put out a video every day. So to kick off YouTube, we're going to have a video every day for the month of August. So interviews, matches, a little bit of, following us around, our trips and whatnot. And more original content coming, but yeah, for the month of August, you're going to get a video every day from us. So subscribe, hit the bell so you know when you're going to get it. And that's Pro Edge Productions. You can email us at prowrestlingedgepod@gmail.com. You can hear us on Apple, Google Play, Spotify. Anywhere you can get a podcast, you can hear Pro Wrestling Edge. Any shout-outs today, Nick?
Not really, man. I mean, I guess shout out Brandon. Sorry he couldn't be here. You know, he's got work and all that. Shout out to Dread King. So, how about you, Josh?
Yeah, it's almost kind of too early to think, but
yeah.
Just shout out to, again, everybody staying safe, staying clean, so, we can still have these shows going on outside. What about yourself, Dan? Anybody in particular?
Steve Thompson, Hyperion Championship Belts. If you haven't listened to that episode or watched it on YouTube, we just posted the episode on YouTube, and it's out on all podcast platforms where we interviewed Steve about Hyperion Championship belts, the belt he made for Gooch, the belt he made for Chris Kohlenberg at RPW. Chris is on the show as well. But check him out, Hyperion Championship Belts on Facebook. I think it's Hyperion Belts, Hyperion Belt, something on Twitter and Instagram. But a lot of his work is on Facebook, so you can find him there. He's also got a Facebook group page, Hyperion Belts. Post belts of the day, matches of the day, allows all of us podcasters, wrestlers, promoters to promote all their things. So go check out Steve Thompson had Hyperion Championship belts. I know this was a big deal for RPW today. They were starting we filmed this on August 1st. They were going to have their first round of their tournament for their championship. So I know it's kind of a bummer.
Mother Nature.
What was that? Yeah, Mother Nature didn't cooperate. It's supposed to have thunderstorms this evening where the show was going to take place at. So they don't want to risk anyone's, health or safety, so they postponed the show. Kind of stinks because we were looking forward to some wrestling, but
yeah, it was a good match card. It was basically a super show, honestly.
Yeah, it was. Percy Drew's got hurt. I don't know how serious it is. He took a dive and landed on his head. So hope he's resting up and feeling better because they said it was pretty nasty. But it's wrestling. It happens.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to be joined by the Dread King Logan. By the time this episode comes out, my interview with Justin Pilgrim has been out. And they got that big match coming up on the 8th at Total Kaos. And so if you, for whatever reason, didn't listen to the Justin Pilgrim interview, you definitely want to do that as well because we talk a lot about this match that's going to happen. And we're going to talk some stuff with Dread King and find out what he's been up to since quarantine and stuff. And we just got to be nice because we know how the Dread King can be. I think us wearing our Dread King shirts might help soften any type of blow we're going to get for just having him on because, he doesn't like to be bothered. So looks like he's with us. So let me bring him on. He's going to get his audio rolling so he can be included in here. And once he is, he will join us. So, like I said, we were talking about just everything's been going on with him. So we're going to sit down with him and talk with him a little bit about that. We're going to talk about his match with Justin Pilgrim at Total Kaos. Dread King, we appreciate you joining us. I know we don't deserve it for a king to come on our show, but we do appreciate you coming on and sharing your time with us.
You're absolutely 100% right. You do not deserve it, but I'm offering time to you. You're welcome.
We appreciate that.
Don't worry, I'll get my time back in some other form.
That is right, you will. It's been a while since we've seen you. We are supporting you and the Queen today. We do that out of respect to the King here.
You guys got to update your brand merch.
Oh, yeah, the new one.
That's the new hot shit. You should know that.
Got mine on the way.
Gooch's didn't come in time. You know how Pro Wrestling Tees is with their shipping.
Yeah, daily and $1 short when someone important's being interviewed.
That's right. So we haven't seen you in a while because of quarantine. And
yeah, that did something up here. I'll tell you that right now.
What did the King do while he was in quarantine?
The King went dormant. Verdi took over. See, what everyone doesn't understand about the King is there's two different entities that live within the person. There's Verdi, that nice fucking guy that everybody fucking likes, who's a fucking pussy, and then there's the Dread King. The Dread King takes over when the fucking pussy doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm a little tired of people thinking that they can push the King around. See, during that quarantine, who was there for everyone? Verdi. Who made everyone feel comfortable? Verdi. Who made everyone know that everything was going to be okay? Verdi. And what did the people do? Nothing. What did they give back? Nothing. So here's the king to tell you that he's taking everything that he gave back. I'm sick of playing games with people. I'm sick of people thinking I'm their friend. Verdi can go and be your fucking friend. The king doesn't need anybody but himself. I love the fact that you guys cheer when I do violence. It shows just how intelligent everybody is. Do you have any more humdinger questions? See, this isn't what you expected. You expected Verdi to come on here and be some happy fucking guy. The king doesn't play games. The king is here to destroy the opposition, to create and destroy. That's all I care about.
Speaking of destroying,
I'm sorry, Dan, I wasn't done talking.
Apologize, sir.
I'm not the man you think I am. I am above humanity. Go on, ask your question.
So speaking of violence, I just recently spoke down with your opponent, Justin Pilgrim, at Total Kaos on the 8th. And he had some nice things to say about your work inside the ring. But he also said that he's going to unleash a monster.
See, that's what about Pilgrim. He's a little twisted in the head like me. See, when he gets hurt, it's almost like a sexual feeling because the violence and the pain get us off. We love to hurt people. And when you put two people in the ring like that, oh, that's sweet, sweet violence. And I can't wait to rip Pilgrim apart. I'm gonna drive his stupid masked face through 2 fucking doors and decimate that man so he wished he never came back to wrestling. See, what I think happened to Pilgrim is, I think he took a little time off and it kind of screwed with his head like it did the King's. And now he puts a mask on to hide his pain. But I'm gonna make the whole world see the pain evolve, even with a mask on. And when we step in that ring, Pilgrim, look at me, Pilgrim. When we step in that fucking ring, I'm going to rip your arm out of your socket and beat you to death with it. That felt good.
Yeah. This match is a 2 out of 3 doors. You have to put your opponent through 2 doors in order to win this match.
Thanks for explaining it to me, Dan. I think I know the concept.
I was explaining it to our viewers.
Are we going further with this, Dan?
Yes, we are.
Will someone get him in line?
So with this match, this is Total Chaos's first show. This is also Justin Pilgrim's return to wrestling.
And last match.
With Total Chaos, are you going to take over after you go through Justin Pilgrim?
Dan, do you really have to ask that question? What have I been preaching for the last 5 minutes on here? The world is mine, and I own it. The problem is, you morons in this fucking planet don't realize it. I created you, and I can destroy you like that. It's when I choose to. But I appreciate people like you who support the King, because it shows how much power I have. I am the absolute ruler of the entire cosmos and the galaxy, Daniel. What kind of question do you ask a supreme leader? Am I going to take over? I already fucking have. Next question.
There's a title that's going to be up for grabs within the next month at RPW. And you have a match with Dread Jacobs.
Yes.
And Dread Jacobs is another one that comes to bring a fight. Dread Jacobs says he's ready for this. What are your thoughts on Dread Jacobs saying that he's ready for the King?
Dread Jacobs literally calls himself the War Boy. Everything about him is war. And I'm a king. And I implore war, obviously because it makes violence. He is one of the toughest son of a bitches on the scene right now. And this is a prime example of what the king has to endure to become greatness. Dread Jacobs and I are going to dance before the devil and leave nothing behind. I am excited to fight Dread Jacobs because I know he's going to push me to my limit. Just like Pilgrim, Dre is just as fucking crazy. And that makes me excited inside because I can't wait to look that man in his eyes. Not from across the ring, but when he's on his back after I beat him. And he'll look up at his king and he'll say, please don't hit me again. I might be huge and tough, but don't hit me again, Logan, because I can't take it. The king is a destroyer and a leader. And I'm going to lead Dre to the 1, 2, 3. And then take the RPW title home. If you present a trophy in front of me, it goes on my way no matter what. Dre, I can't wait to see you, big guy. This should be fun.
Yeah, we had Chris Kohlenberg on the show from RPW, and he had that title with him. He said it's going to be difficult for him to give that title over to whoever wins that tournament. Once you defeat Dread Jacobs, you'll also have to have a match with either Sam Beal or Dominic Guarini, which will definitely be a nice match if it's you and Guarini in that ring for that title.
What about Beal?
Well, Beal is good.
But you're saying he can't dance with the king.
I'm saying that Beal's stepping in with the Bone Collector. And if it's you and the Bone Collector for that RPW title.
So he collects bones and I break them? Is that what we're trying to say?
That is what you're trying to say.
You're being very open-ended, Dan. What the fuck do you want to see? Tell me. Just be straightforward with your king. I'm not playing games. You want to see me in the Bone Collector?
I want to see you in the Bone Collector.
Well, the fucking A, he better step his game up because Beal's no joke. I've seen Beal wrestle. I'll take either one of them. I'll take them both on at the same time. I don't care. I said I'll fight Dread Jacobs. I'll fight the owner of RPW himself if he steps out of line. I don't walk the path everyone else walks. I make a path for others to follow. And it's usually on fire. And there's a lot of dead people around because I leave a path of destruction. So it could be the Bone Collector. It could be Beal. The good Lord himself could come down from above and I'll fight him too. I don't care. Bring them all on. The RPW Heavyweight Championship will be around my waist no matter what. And I will make sure of it. Just sit back and watch. The King's always got a plan.
Yeah, we are going to enjoy both the match with you and Justin Pilgrim and the match with you and Dread Jacobs. They're both.
Thanks for telling me you're going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it even more than you. I'm going to be punching him in the face.
It's going to be a good one.
You sounded so enthusiastic there. It's going to be a good one. Yeah, I know. Come on, Dan. Bring some life to your world.
So,
get excited like the King, or I'll find you.
You'll do what?
I'll find you.
You'll find me? Okay.
I'll put a smile on that face.
All right. So, I know BCWA is not having shows right now because of what's going on in the world.
How I miss BCWA.
But you are, to me, still the Alliance champion.
Always.
And adding the RPW title to that will make you a double champion. Are you looking to get your Horror Slam tag team titles back?
You know, I'm not really sure. The King's kind of on his own right now. Asmodeus always has my back. But he's got some demon shit to deal with. So right now, I'll take any title I can get my hands on. You just put it in front of me and I'll take it. It doesn't matter. It could be MPW, UCW, BCWA, RPW, fucking Horror Slam. You name it, I'll take it. The King wants trophies. What ruler doesn't? And if my wall is covered in gold, I look that much better.
I love this side of this.
The split personality of you two. Is that what you're referring to as your previous losses? Because you kind of had a losing streak there. I don't mean to disrespect the King.
Oh,
But,
everyone
was
says
that pussy birdie the reason why you ended up losing? Because I seen you took it out on the ref afterwards. Was that the King taking over?
Zeke is a fucking idiot. He can't even count to 3. That's why he changed his name from 1, 2, 3 Zeke to Magic Mike or whatever the hell his name is. He should dance his way out of the fucking ring if he can't count to 3. I don't have losing streaks. I have morons in there that cost me wins. And when you say I don't disrespect, I mean no disrespect. Right there, you know disrespect is coming. When you have to tell yourself no disrespect. So wipe that stupid look off your face.
I'm sorry,
I played
Pete.
your games. Verdi's super nice to you guys. The King don't give a shit. The King rules the world. When are you all going to understand that?
I
Verdi will be
absolutely
your
love this
friend.
side of
King
you.
don't give a fuck.
I'm
Draw
hopping
my
on
picture.
Fuck Verdi too. I like this fucking death, destruction, and all of that coming out of you right now, man.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Don't step in my path, though. I'd hate to fuck up Verdi buddies. I'm sick of everybody talking about Verdi. Verdi this. He's such a nice guy. Verdi that. What about the goddamn King? The King doesn't want to be nice no more. The King's sick of the peasants. The King's sick of the people. Humanity is fucked. And that's where I step in. And I pick up the pieces and rebuild it how I want. I'm tired of people coming up to me at shows and thinking I'm their buddy. I'm not their buddy. I'm the Dread fucking King. Respect that. Keep your 6 feet back. Not because of COVID, because I don't fucking like you. Why do people think that they're my buddy? When the crown's on, stay away. Talk to Verdi all you like. I don't care. The King, he doesn't want to deal with you people. He wants to beat up people and go the fuck home.
Well,
What more do you want?
we appreciate your time that you gave us today. We know we took time away from you to do this, but we do appreciate you for coming on and
I like sucking
sharing
up, Dan.
some time with us.
Oh, you're very dumb, Dan. And I hope to see you guys when I'm beating the shit out of your heroes. You know what, Nick? I appreciate you out of the whole lot because you at least get it. You know what the King is preaching. You understand what the King is all about. You like the death, the violence, the destruction. Picture me as your gladiator warrior. And when I'm about to bring down the hate and violence on someone, I want to see your thumbs turn down to let me know that it's okay that I destroy everything that you fucking love. Please give me your feedback. I'll look for you, Nick. I'll look for that thumb.
You can find me front row, brother.
If you put it up, though, I'm coming for you.
Nah, I'm on this path with you, man. I'm looking and expecting the destruction.
Maybe I'll make a shirt that says, put your thumbs down.
I'd be the first one to buy it.
So, Dan, did this interview go the way you thought it was going to go? Because you're so used to talking to a really nice, cheerful person, and then you get a guy who just doesn't care.
I love Verdi, but Dread King's an asshole.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He don't fucking care, Dan. I'm excited. I feel awakened. What's the thing that kids are all saying? Woke. Well, the fucking King is woke. He's sick and tired of the world. and now he's going to destroy it one fucking idiot at a time.
Well, we appreciate you.
Do you?
Yes, we do.
Well, I'm so fucking glad. I'm glad I could give you a thrill today, Dan. This must be the highlight of your day. All of you guys. The Dread King showing up, telling you how it is, making you feel about this fucking big, and then getting out of here. Fantastic day, right, Dan?
Yes, it is.
What do your tears taste like, Dan?
And we'll see you next week at the match at Total Chaos.
You will.
In the ring with Justin Pilgrim.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a broom to clean up all the mess afterwards.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now, thank me again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Dread
you very
King.
much.
How's Colton Winchester doing?
Oh, he's holding my title for me. I know what you're going to try to do, make fun of me or something. It's cool. I'm smarter than you. I'm quicker than you. You know, Colton Winchester, he's pretty good upstairs. Where are we going with it, Dan? Go on. Come on.
No, just asking how Colton Winchester was doing.
Oh, he's fine. He's just fine. Who's to say I haven't gotten in his head? Maybe I got a little 9-year-old running around here ready to beat the shit out of people. He is a champion, you know.
Yeah. Allegedly.
You seem a little taken back by this, Dan. You don't seem to be your normal, cheerful self.
Well, like I said, I love Verdi, but you're an asshole.
Yeah, well, you know what? If wishes were fishes, we'd all swim in an ocean.
Well, again, appreciate you for coming on. And
Yeah, you want to say thank you again?
Thank you.
Yeah. You are welcome.
Everyone, that was Dread King Logan. Well, now that asshole's gone, let's wrap this thing up. Total Chaos on August 8th. We have the monster Justin Pilgrim versus Dread King Logan. It's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be crazy. Like he said, it's going to be violence. Whenever the match will be rescheduled with him and Dre Jacobs, that's going to be amazing as well. But any final words, you guys are kind of quiet.
Kind of hard when you're talking to royalty like that, man. I'm actually kind of surprised with you. Normally, you're the mouth of the Southeast Michigan, and you never shut up. You didn't have a whole lot to say this time.
You know, I just had the one question. You put my ass in place.
See, that's why you got to be like me. Be quiet and show your respect to the king.
You know, man, I guess there's only one way to end this one, really, and all hail the king.
All hail the king.
You know?
All right. This one's over.